Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss another LeetCode problem, that is 2sum. This come under easy difficulty. Just read the question first. Given an array of integer num and integer target, return an indices of two numbers such that they add up to a target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. And we have to return, you can return a number in answer in any order. Right, just read the constraint we have. The length should be greater than equal to 2 and less than equal to 10 to the power 4. Similarly, value should be between minus 10 to the power 9 and 10 to the power 9. Also target in the similar range, and only one valid answer will be exist in the input, right? So let's just summarize the question. We have a array of integer, and we have a target integer. And what we have to do, we have to find the two different indices in the array, so that the value at that given index, when we add them two, it should be equal to a target integer, right? So let's take this example. We have a something 2, 9, 11, 15, and we have a target 9. So we have to find two unique and different indices. That is you see we have a 0 and 1, and what is the value of 0th index? That is 2, and what is the value of 1th index? That is 7. So what is the answer? Answer or sum? We have 2 plus 7, that is 9, and this sum is equal to the target sum, that is 9. So we have to return these two indices, that is 0 and 1, in an array form. So we have to return like this. Similarly, we have let's take the second example. We have 3, 2, 4, right? So what we have to do, we have to find the two unique indices that sum up to a 6. So we have a 2 and 4, and what is the index of this? That is 1 and 4, right? So 1 and 2, that is the answer as a right. So let's take example. We have a, for example, we have an array that is 1. Let's take the same example. We have a 2, 3, 7, 9, and we have a target as we have a 9, we have a 10 target, right? So we have to, what we have to do, so we have first, what is the answer we have? We have an answer as 1 and 2, because the value was 1th index, that is 3, and values are second index, that is 7, and if we sum the value of this index, it should be equal to the 10. So answer will be this. So how we can solve this? The basic approach that's come into your mind too, that we can use or generate every pair from the array and check whether the pair sum is equal to 10 or not. And how we can generate every pair? So we can use nested loop, right? So we can use two loop like this, like one pointer point to the first one, and second pointer iterate the remaining array, right? So, and we check every sum of, like we have I here and we have j here. So we check whether sum of ith index and jth index is equal to 10 or not, right? If it is not 10, we move j to the next one, right? If it is equal, no, we can move again the jth point to the next one. If it is equal, no, we cannot. So our jth iteration is complete. So what we do, we increase our ith pointer again, and where the jth start, it should be start always I plus 1. So it start j from here. So we check ith and j, that is equal, right? 3 plus 7, that is equal to the j. So we just return the I and j in the form of array, right? Also there is a condition that we have to return in any order. So what it's mean that we can return either I or j, something like this, or we can return j or I. It doesn't matter, because order is not necessary, right? So both answer will be okay. And what is the time complexity in this case? That is the order of n square, right? Because we use nested loop, right? And time complexity is order of n, because we don't use any extra space, right? So but question arise here, can we improve this time complexity? Yes, we can use we can improve it to the order of n. And how we can improve it using extra space, like we can use a hash map to store the previous element value. So how we can do, we create a hash map, right? Let me create, right? This is map, and what its map store key. What is a key? Key is a value, that is element value, right? And what is value stored in a hash map? It stores the indices, right? Because we have to keep the reference whether right? So what I can do, that iterate through the array, right? So first let's take this, means we go through the array, right? And check whether we have target minus array of I present in our hash map and not. If it is present, it's mean we have another we have a pair, we got the pair, because we have array of I, right, plus array of j is equal to target, right? We got the array of I, we are at the ith index, and we also find target minus array of j, right? If it is present, means we got the pair. So what we do, we just return I, we are at I, and we got the index, second index from its element, right? We get it from target minus I, array of I. We got the index and we just return I and this index. So in the time complexity in this, we know order of n, because we just iterate array only one time in a linear way, but space we got, space complexity is order of n, right? But it is still better than the previous solution. So we can solve this problem with this time complexity, right? So let's jump into the solution part. I am using Java. Let's take a two parameter, two argument, that is a num array and a target, right? And we have to return a array. So let's check, means we get the length of array, that is nums dot length, right? What we do, again we create an answer array, that always be a size of 2, because we have only written a pair. Also we create a hash map, that take integer and integer, that we may name it as map, hash map. Again what we do, again we just iterate through the array, right? And again what we do, if our map is contains target minus nums dot I, right? If it is content, what we do, we just create our answer, that is answer of I, first index, and I get map dot get target minus nums dot I, right? And just return the answer here. And if it is not present, means our pair is not we did not find our pair. So what we do, we just put that element, right? Put current, that is nums dot I with their index, right? And at the end, if we have to return as answer, right? So got it. Let's try run the test case. See, we got the output as 1 0 and expected is 0 1. So it's passed because our we have to return in any order. So this is okay. Let's submit it. See, this got passed, so our solution is okay, and it is faster than 69.73% of Java solution. So this is okay. So that's it. If you like this solution, please press the like button, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching. See you soon.